Okay, let's talk frame rates.
You want that cinematic Hollywood film look, you want to make sure you switch that to 24 frames per second.
The reason 24 frames per second looks so good is because it has that cinematic quality, looks more like a movie, and 30 frames per second just kind of has more of like a weird look to it.
So 24, not 30, not 60, 24 frames per second is the most cinematic frame rate. So whenever you're shooting something real time or not slow motion, shoot in 24 frames per second.
First, a bit of theory. The monitor you're watching this video on has a frame rate on its own. It needs to refresh the screen every couple of times in a second. How high the frame rate is measured in hertz. 60 hertz are equal to 60 frames per second. Now most screens today have a refresh rate of 60 hertz. That means that every time you move your mouse or open a program or even write a script, like I'm doing it right now, it is displayed at 60 frames per second. So what does this mean for online video content? Well, you gotta shoot at 30 frames per second. But why? Some more theory. Since you're a little smart film genius, well, you think you are, you shot at 24 frames per second because people from the internet told you so, and you now think 24 frames per second is the most cinematic frame rate. You upload your finished result to YouTube, but suddenly, what is that? There's this weird judder thingy happening.
What is happening?
No mate, you won't search this up on the internet because you know you shouldn't trust any people from the internet anymore. But you can trust me! Well, technically I am a person from the internet, but you know, I'm way more famous than Peter or Aiden or Theory. Still, this is 1 second, these are 24 frames. Your monitor refreshes 60 times in a second, so since 24 frames per second don't fit evenly into 60 hertz, your monitor will take every odd frame, display it 3 times, and every even frame and display it twice. This gives the judder that irregular movement. And with 25 frames per second, it's even more complicated.
Yes, indeed, I have just found the same thing on the internet.
So why am I making this video then?
So why are you?
Many people from the internet don't seem to know this, so this video's purpose is to spread this knowledge to the biggest as well as to the smallest filmmakers out there. In order to make this happen, you must share this video with everybody, even with people who aren't filmmakers. Well, I don't know if that makes any sense, but just do it. The like button is your decision, but if you shared this video, you're probably going to like it as well. And even if you dislike the video, you should share it. But now you know, and now I know, and now everything's fine. So take care, because that's it again at Blue Kiwi. Thank you for watching. Bye.
It's not what is happening that is making us happy or unhappy. It is how we are responding